Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. How about me? That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many
Putting that aside, it is somewhat lamentable that none of us are fighters.
Adding comrades of varying vocations ought to increase our effectiveness in battle.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look. It was well worth the effort of breaking it. We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
As a result, we move as one. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Halt!
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. Have my protection. Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Oi, where do you think you're going? Our destination...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found...
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearance.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steam.
I'll go and open the chest. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy. If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Here we go again. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. Of course.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
I shan't let them harm you.
tide of battle can turn in an instant. Let us send this swiftly.
Oh, well spotted. Most impressive. Such a thing as... escaped my master's notice entirely.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Would that such tranquility could last.
You have my support.
Where are the skeletons?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I can face a trek with my belly so full.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Our master is ruthless in command, yet kind indeed. No sooner have I fallen in battle than I'm set back on my feet.
Very true. I know just what you mean. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
What's this? We're trapped. Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops. Pray. Be on your guard. Our boat stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! On my way! I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Would seem our fire is unbalanced.
There's no better time to strike. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! Focus. A moment of indecision will spell out deep. Yeah, of course. I see it now.
I've got hold of the enemy!
Splendid.
Time to make for the capital.
You have my gratitude, sir. It seems I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brown. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen.
There ought not to be water here. I have an ill feeling about this. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Master, you appear to be carrying rather a lot. Perhaps you ought to set a few things down? Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use. We ought to take a closer look.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of... All right. Into the ox.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Not every little thing needs reporting.
I cannot stand to remain here another moment.
Treat myself to a tipple before bed. See what's selling lately.
This isn't much to go on.
Whoa. What manner of fish is this?
Looking for a craftsman? What brings you here? Looking for a craftsman?
Well met. How might I be of service?
Would that I could spend all day here.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the...
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, Misers die early death. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last...
I've all manner of arms. For sale? Come, have yourself a look.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
This might contain useful information.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
Not sure what they expect.
Welcome. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. How extraordinary. Fine wares. Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I? Come back anytime.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought 'tis not a matter for prying ears.
What to make of this?
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
It's my back's acting up today.
Nice to see everyone out and about.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks, whole monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that I've seen. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world. By combining our strengths, we shall overcome this trial as all others.
I'm glad of any business in these troubled times.
Welcome to the Starge. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, forgive me, but I'm afraid, you see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on, and we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was... So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless, let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Have you found any of the items we discussed? Certain vocations are unavailable. Let me see. What else can I tell you about? Methinks Roderick. He runs the local arm. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.